Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Patreon server. On the Patreon server we are here in the casino. This thing's still not working, but I got some work done on it. So, we have the reels as we had before, and I believe you guys had seen this part, the randomizer, or not the randomizer, the ticker bobber, which if I find the lever here, which is non-existent, if I make a lever here, which ticks that. You guys have seen that? These shouldn't be doing anything. Yes, good, okay. Apart from filling the log with just nonsense. Oh well, not a lot we can do about that. Okay, so you've seen all this. What is new? Oh, you've seen the half the pricing too. I've doubled the prize thing, or the prize checking thing, and got it all set up. Okay, like so. We're looking for dye. This one's looking for just any kind of dye, but it will trigger on lapis, and lapis should be the only one that ever goes in there, so it's not a problem. Gold ingots, emeralds, and diamonds. That just works how you've seen that working before. On the other side, the redstone line in the middle. So what we have here is this command block, which has nothing in it. It's never going to have any command in it. What it's going to do is when it's ready to check for prizes, it's going to set this command block success to 1. And then when it has a success, the comparators will send out an output which will go through the repeaters, which will become a 15 powerful output and trigger all these things. And then it will just pulse off again. It will set its success count to 0. Just turn itself off. So that's the way of doing that. Instead of doing like a block place and replace, it's just the block is already there and you just tell it to output a signal or not, essentially. That's a nice way of doing that. We have the input over here. So on the outside we have this dropper, which is powered by this lever. So the idea is you put something in the dropper and trigger the dropper. It goes through the dropper. Okay, now out of the dropper it goes into a hopper, which is, if I break this hopper here, and we'll just replace that quickly. Boop, boop. That hopper is being read by this comparator. You will notice that the hopper is now empty and it didn't go back into the dropper. So what happens is this comparator sends a signal here, which powers this block, which powers this redstone. And the reason this bedrock is missing here is so that it's not powered or not powerable from the outside. You can see everything has like a 1 block gap from the bedrock. Otherwise, say if this was the wall and I had a piece of redstone or whatever like this. The cat scratching herself. Apologies if you can hear the jingling in the background. So if this was the wall and I had some redstone like this or whatever, and you could power it through the wall, either we can make the bedrock too thick, or we can just do keep it 1 block away and then it's not powerable through the wall. But basically, that comparator powers that block, powers the redstone here, which powers this block, which powers this command block. This command block is checking for that hopper and checking if that hopper has a 1 add pence piece in it. If it does, it sends a success output through this comparator and this comparator. Currently this is the only one that has function, but what it does is it sets its success count back to 0, so it's not pulsing, it's not sending an output anymore, and it also destroys the damn cat scratching the chair. It also destroys the add pence that is in the hopper. This here is going to be a kill command. So basically when the machine starts, it's going to kill any entities that are within this glass here. So say if while the machine was off, someone came in and stood here, and then obviously put these blocks back, they could stand here and affect these. But it's going to kill anybody that's inside, just as a safety precaution. Oh, you know what? I didn't replace you. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's going to do a kill command, and then it's going to do the begin command. And the begin command is essentially just going to set at least this one, possibly some more. It's possibly going to do something down here, but it's going to basically set this to have a success of 0, or a success of 1, sorry, which will send an output through here, and turn this guy on. Basically the same thing as we saw in that command block for the prize giving line. Ooh, hang on, something popped up. AVG, why do you do that, AVG? Go away. Thank you. So yeah, that's that. I'm also going to need something to control these. These again are just going to have the success of 1 trigger to power the pistons here. Send them up or down, like so. And those will just have comparators facing into those blocks. Nice and simple. I need something to control that and control that, but that shouldn't be too hard to make, and we've got plenty of room down here. The last little bit here is this, which is pulsing every time this thing triggers. These are going to check for the blocks. There are a total of 15? No, 11. Yeah, 11 blocks we need to check for. If I show you quickly. Wow, I fit through that hole quite well. We're going to be checking for those bottom 3 there. The glass here. This one on the side, that one on the side, and the 3 sea lanterns there. If any of those break, really we should check with these two, but if any of these break, then it means somebody has access to the item frames, and their machine should shut down automatically. I may get these ones to test instead of these. Have this and this test, because this, the top ones and bottom ones, they're covered by bedrock. As you can see up there, there's a sea lantern, there's bedrock. So they shouldn't be accessible, hopefully. So we might change that up. But basically, that's our security system. They're going to be checking for air in that space. If air appears in that space, they'll trigger this. If any of these trigger, they will set this to be a success of 1, which will power this, which will power this, which will power all of these. These 3 are going to set all the item frames to nothing, have nothing in them. This will shut down the machine entirely. This will empty or take the coin and just kind of stop the machine from functioning. And this one will just throw up an error and say like, hey, you can't use this machine anymore, it's out of order, until I come along and manually fix it. So if somebody breaks it, then it's out of order until I am aware of the situation and have rectified it. So that's basically what we've got going on here. Safety that back up so nobody can get in. Aha. Yeah, that's basically what we've got going on in there. Hey, you're riding a moose. Were you always riding a moose? I don't remember, but you're riding a moose now. That's cute. I don't think there's much going on in town either. I've started giving ad pence to people, so we have all these chests here ready for people to take 32,000 ad pence, which I believe would be about 32 diamonds. That's kind of what I've tentatively set, is each diamond is worth 100 ad pence, or each 100 ad pence is worth a diamond. We'll see how that works out. I don't think much has changed around here. How's the iron farm doing? It's still not really doing. Those people are taking the iron. Cows, pigs, I think we saw that before. Lilyberry's house. Looking kind of fancy. Let's head inside. Nice big kitchen area, double sink, stoves, and track. I guess that's like the stove top, maybe? Who knows? I don't. Water cooler? Is that a water cooler? Double sink too. Is that a water cooler? Because that's really cool if that's a water cooler. Oh no. Oh, that's all cool. That's really cool. Oh, like half. Oh, that's clever. Half banner stair thing, slab chair things. That's interesting. Potion making stuff, I guess. A little lounge area, or just a foyer entrance hall. This is the lounge. Watch the wool channel. It's the most popular channel in Minecraft. It's either the wool channel, or the painting channel. There's popular two channels in Minecraft. Enchanting, library thing, storage, more storage, bedroom with a funky looking bed and a tiny bed. Big bed and baby bed. That's cool, and double high ceiling here too. I like that. I'm watching a lot of Grand Designs lately. Grand Designs is a show in England where they do essentially a grand design, like it's some kind of house that is interesting or crazy or weird or different or super expensive or something. Something about it is like grandiose and hard to do. It's always interesting to watch. I enjoy those kind of shows, like DIY SOS and all the other kind of like buildy shows like HGTV now in Canada. Like there's a whole channel dedicated to them, which is excellent in Canada. But yeah, I enjoy those kind of shows. Observatory, nothing really going on here, I don't think. Wibbly wibbly wibbly. No. Okay. The Tulus, I think this is Tulus. The Tulus. I think this is his house, maybe, hopefully. Nothing really going on here, it's kind of empty. That seems to be about it. Oh, is there anything going on in Adland? Still a concentration camp. Oh, there's this. The game of flowers. Future site of Jello Splee. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, it's still very much a barren wasteland of depressingness. The joy of Adland. Come to Adland, the only place where suicide rates are highly increased in a theme park or something. And the cave for a man, 2 cave, whatever. 482, 402, 482. Zoom. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I am going to work on the slot machine a little more, and I shall be back with you guys in a second. Okay guys, so I have gone ahead and given... Ooh, this is fancy and new. I have gone ahead and given everybody some ad pence. Everybody has... I may have showed you this already. I don't know what we did in the first section. I may have shown you this, but I've given everybody 32,000 ad pence, which is about 32 diamonds. Some people have already come and claimed this, some people have not. This is different. Fun. Is there any other changes knocking around here today? I don't think so. Okay. But yeah, we need to do some more work on the slot machine, just so it gets functional. This thing has also changed. Somebody came along and broke it. And basically what happened, like it wasn't sending any more out. Basically what happened was that the button here was a lever, and then somebody toggled it too fast and it kind of latched itself somehow as some block updatey goodness and stuff. But anyway, let us work on the casino some. So we're going to need to do a kill command. And we're going to need to do a begin command. So this one, I'll begin. So we're going to need to turn this on. That's how we begin this. We're going to need to turn this on. We are going to need to turn all these 3 on. Okay, and then we're going to need to randomly turn those off. Starting from this side, ending on this side. Okay, so we're going to need something down here. So our begin command can trigger this block here. Right. In fact, we can put that there. So let's get ourselves some stone brick somewhere. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's just do this. Bloop. Okay, and place one there. Place a comparator there. Get some more stone brick. Come on, get some more stone brick. There we go. Middle click, not quite functional, but there we go. Then we're going to do that. Right. So then we're going to have some redstone knocking around there. Right. So we're going to have... you know what? I should raise this up a block. Let's do ourselves a... Oh, in fact, we can do it from down here. Aha! Let's go clone 153, 28, 403, and 146, 29, 403. Raise it up to 153, 29, 403. That's the lowest coordinates for each of the lowest corners. And replace and move. Boop. Excellent. Okay. So then, that one's going to start the top. That one's going to start... Well, these ones are going to start these three. Okay. And then we need something that's going to randomly turn them off. How do we want to randomize it? There's no randomize command. We could do it with a dropper. Have a dropper tick every few seconds. And if it's the particular item that we need, then it will stop. We could do that. In fact, we could tie that to here. Maybe a little fast. We could do that. And then we won't need another thing down there. It will just kind of happen. We could do that. But is it going to tick too fast? Because we'll presumably need drop or hoppers even to pick up the items. Like it's going to have to drop onto something, right? So if we did that, let's quickly turn you on. Yeah, it's going to be way too fast for the hopper. Let's do it with some money. Oh, maybe not. The hopper is doing a fine job, actually. Okay, so let's shut that off. Okay, yeah, the hopper was doing a fine job. Okay, so I think that's what we might do. Let's also put a hopper... Oh no, if I put one there that would be bad, but we can put one... I can't put one there either. Let us... We need to find a room for this. Okay, here's what we could do. Yeah, this might work. Let's fit it in here. We need a command block there and a hopper here. Now, hopefully that hopper doesn't actually get powered. I don't think it will. Let's also put a stone brick there and a stone brick there. Okay. Well, no, let's put the glass there because it's not going to be... We need something there, but it's not going to be something that has redstone upon it. Let's put glass there. Okay. Let us now put wooden pressure plate on there. Okay, so this, when it activates, I need it to... I have this command somewhere. You know, I have it in the voting place, poll station. Let's quickly run over there. And this one. Yes. Okay. And let's fill this back up. Come on, grab it. Middle click. Do your work. There you go. Okay. Let's take this command, which hopefully I copied to my inventory or my clipboard. Okay. Let's run through here. Boom, and boom. Yes. So it's going to teleport an item. Radius 1 will probably work fine, but we can leave it at radius 2. It's going to want to do -1 on the x-axis. So tidal -1. And it's going to want to go up 1, 2? 2 should be fine. Tidal 2. And no change in that axis. So if we drop something here, it should end up in the hopper, and then in the dropper. Ha ha ha! Okay, but that... Ooh, interesting. That dropper is also triggering itself. So basically what's happening is this pressure plate is powering the redstone block, and then the item is being teleported up to there. Okay, so it's also shooting one out, which I'm picking up, which I don't want to be doing. And it's not powering again. Okay, so we need to lower that down one, which can't really do, because that'll be in the way. See, I can't lower this one down one, because then it'll be triggered by this redstone maybe, and the pressure plate will trigger that one down there, which is not a good thing. We could always move... I mean, we've only got this for this assembly. We could always move it back that way somewhere. To fit it in. Or we could just take another redstone signal off of this somewhere and kind of move it elsewhere. I think that's what we'll do. Let's take this. Okay, that's fine. We can just break that. Let us put redstone on here. Like so. In fact, we'll need F3 again in a second. We'll put our... see, I don't want it going... I don't want it going that way, because that will power the hopper. So let us have another repeater. Put that there. Put our dropper there. Oh, our dropper there. Our hopper there. Okay. That'll power the block, but what I can do... In fact, that's going to be an issue. It's going to be a bigger issue. Let us put our dropper there. Yeah, that'll work. And our hopper there. And we'll just raise this up around the hopper slightly, so that it can't be affected. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh well, whatever. Okay, good, good, good. Let's put that there. Oh no, I wanted to move this. Either lower it or raise it somewhere. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Plan C. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. This will work. Then we'll put the command block down there. And we'll put this command in it. But it's not going to move it laterally at all. But it is going to move it 1, 2, 3 blocks upwards. So 3. Okay. Hopefully this pressure plate won't trigger it. If it does, then we can just move it down. I think. Yeah, we should be able to move it down just fine. Okay, so let us get some glass involved. How best can we trigger this? Let's try this. It's very slow to lift it though. In fact, that's... oh, the hopper's being powered. Like, it's extremely slow to lift it. Oh no, it's being pretty instant now. Okay, so now to test this, let's put a whole bunch in there. To test this with this guy running. Yeah, see, that's not getting lifted now. In fact, it stopped completely outright. Oh, because of the pressure plate? Maybe? Okay, let's lower that down one then. Okay, no, just stop. Thank you. Place that there. Copy that command back in. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops. Title. Needs to go up 4 now, I think. And we'll do boop, boop, boop. Okay. Yeah, it's still going a little too fast for this to handle. The other way we could do that... I think the hopper is, or the dropper is the way to go. That's the easiest way to randomize it, but we need to get the items back up in an easier way. What we could do as well, let's try this real fast. We'll probably have to end the episode after that. How long have we recorded for? Oh, yeah, we're like pretty much at the end of the episode right now. Let's grab these. Okay, so what we could do is have this guy, and then feed it back round into itself. We'll move this somewhere else at a later date. Let's grab ourselves a comparator real fast. Boom. And boom. Okay, and let's fill you with stuff. Turn you on, hopefully. Ah, no, it's constantly being on because it's going so fast. Like, it's in perfect equilibrium. Rats. Okay. That's less than ideal. So, we might just have some other random pulsar that will pulse slower to do that. But for now, I'm going to have to end the episode here. So, as always, I would like to thank Pig Hosting for hosting the Patreon server, and for the patrons for being patrons, to make this server happen and bring joy to all those that they patronize or something. If you would like to become a patron as well, you can head on over to patreon.com/adlington, where you can pledge any amount, and $10 a month will give you access to the patron server, which is this server right here with all these nice things on it. But, as always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next episode.